Hi, I'm Jordan Myers, Product Manager here at AirDNA, and today I'm going to help you host smarter with our performance dashboard and pricing calendars. Let's dive in. Once you connect your listings, we will automatically create a personalized comp set of similar individual local listings to set the stage for performance dashboard and pricing calendars. We build your comp set based on your location, property size, and ADR. We update this list as often as weekly, adding new comps found by our algorithm and removing comps that may have become inactive rentals. You can further customize this list with the custom comps flow, allowing you to add new properties that are more relevant and remove any that are less relevant. Keep in mind, the more relevant properties you have in your comp set, the better the data set will be. If you want to find specific types of properties to include in this comp set, you can use the filters to refine it further by key listing characteristics like bedroom count, bathroom count, and more. When you're finished creating your custom comp set, be sure to save it and use it for comparisons in the performance dashboard and to set a winning pricing strategy. It's important to note that at any time, you can revert back to the AirDNA generated comp set. All of the data for your comp set is from over the past 12 months and is summarized in the top left by three key metrics: occupancy rate, daily rate, and annual revenue. Let's explore the performance dashboard. If you have multiple properties, you can easily switch between them in the drop-down here. The dashboard is all forward-looking data, enabling you to be proactive with your hosting strategy rather than reactive. You can filter how far in advance you want to see the data in the drop-down on the right, up to 1 year in the future. You can also adjust if you want to compare your listing performance to your comp set or to your market. The comp set will be a comparison of the most similar listings you have selected, while the market is aggregated averages of the entire area. Making these adjustments will influence the results here. You'll see 6 key metrics shown. First up is your performance score, which is a great way to get a pulse on how you're performing. This score ranges from 10 to 100 and is primarily based on you and your comp set's future RevPAR. RevPAR is calculated by multiplying your average daily rate times your occupancy rate. It's one of the best ways to understand how a property is performing. A higher RevPAR indicates that your pricing and occupancy strategies are working well together. In contrast, a lower RevPAR might suggest areas for improvement, such as adjusting your nightly rate. After comparing your projected RevPAR to that of your comp set, we use advanced data science to populate a performance score. Also included in performance score is a review score, which gives you insight into how your property's reviews compare to those of your comp set. The next 4 metrics shown are the most important to assess how you are doing compared to your comp set. Revenue, how much you're expected to earn based on future bookings. Occupancy, what percentage of your availability is currently booked. Average daily rate, your current average rate. And average booking lead time, how far in advance guests are booking your property. These data points are key to understanding if you are maximizing your revenue. Imagine if you have a high occupancy rate that is 30% above your comp set and an ADR that is 25% below your comp set. This would likely tell you there is room to increase your ADR while maintaining healthy occupancy rates. Below, you'll also find 2 different charts that visualize this data over time to answer key questions that AirDNA gets asked. First, what does demand and recent booking activity look like over time? This chart compares your listing's booking status to that of your comp set. The green shading showcases when your listing is booked and when your listing is available in white. The horizontal line showcases the total number of nights booked across your comp set. You can also select recent bookings at the top to see more detail on recent bookings made in the past 7 days. Compared to last year data is also available, but only for comparisons at the market or submarket level. The second chart compares your listing's daily rate to that of your comp set. The dark gray line you see here represents your property's daily rate over time. The light gray shaded area represents the 25th to 75th percentile of comp set available rates, meaning the rate for an available unbooked date. This percentile range can be manipulated in the dropdowns above the chart. Why is this important? Well, it gives you insight into what types of properties you're competing with. For example, if your dark gray line is above the shaded area, or 75th percentile, it indicates that you're competing with more premium or luxury listings that can command higher rates. If your gray line falls below the shaded area, or 25th percentile, you're competing with more budget-friendly listings. You can look at the same data for comp set booked rates and add AirDNA rates to the chart. It's time to maximize your revenue with pricing calendars and AirDNA rates. In this section, you'll find 3 different calendar views with future-looking data. The first is a multi-calendar, which gives you a bird's-eye view of booking activity, minimum stays, and daily rates across all of your connected listings. In purple, you'll also find an AirDNA rate, which is a custom rate we recommend you use to maximize revenue. We use data from your listing, market, and comp set to provide you this recommendation. If you'd like to use this rate, you can head over to Airbnb and set it yourself. Next is a monthly calendar, providing a look at an individual listing's booking activity, minimum stays, and daily rates throughout the month. There are a few settings that you can adjust in order to further dial in your AirDNA rate, the most important being your base rate. We offer 3 recommended base rates out of the gate: conservative, balanced, and aggressive. And we also let you set a custom base rate. A good base rate is the backbone of a good AirDNA rate. From there, we generate new rates every day based on seasonality, lead time, and demand. And the last is a competitor pricing calendar that lets you zoom into the details of your comp set's pricing strategies and booking activity. You can select up to 10 properties from your comp set at a time and see when their listings are booked and available and what their booked and available daily rates are and any cleaning fees. Let's use an example here and say you visit Performance Dashboard and notice some dates where your listing isn't booked, but other listings in your comp set are. You want to zero in on those days, so you visit the competitor pricing calendar where you see your comp set's prices are much lower than yours. You can now adjust your pricing strategy for those dates to increase your chances of getting booked. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial and are excited to use these tools. If you have any questions or feedback, reach out to us at airdna.co/contact. Thanks.